Hello, me again, Jonesy, PTI, here to do another session with you. Today's session is going to be 30 minutes in length and we're going to be aiming it around strength training. Equipment that you'll need today is a towel, if it's issued, all the better, and also I've got 2 roasting trays. I've selected roasting trays because I can fit my hand in them, no problem, and they slide reasonably easily on my floor because I've got carpet. If you've got a different type of floor, find something you can fit your hand in and slide nice and easily. If you can't find something like that, don't worry, I'll give you another exercise when we get to it. Today's session is going to be 30 minutes. We're going to work 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off throughout, and we're going to be looking at mainly strength work, hopefully. The session will start in about 30 seconds time as I start my timer. Have a warm-up, get a drink ready as well, and then we'll get going. First exercise we're going to do is press-ups, and we're going to do 3 sets of those press-ups with a 30-second break in between. We're going to try and go as big as we can. If you finish or can't do the 30 seconds with good form, don't worry about it. You can stop early. If you want to make it easier for yourself and do a full 30 seconds with an easier exercise, feel free to as well. So the first exercise is going to be press-ups, like so. And we're just going to be exploding off the floor as high as you can. Little pause at the bottom, then explode. 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 Already, my form, I'm starting to struggle a little bit. Oh, I can't jump up as high. That doesn't matter. We'll just go for 30 seconds. Oh, that would have been my last one anyway. So you can see there, I'm trying to explode off the ground as high as I can. I'm not doing many reps. This is not about getting your heart rate up, even though it does get up. What I'm trying to do is fatigue my chest in that 30 seconds. If I start fatiguing earlier than 30 seconds and your form goes out the window, just stop. We've got another set of the same thing coming up. Here we go. Oh, 10 seconds left. Now my form's already gone. I think I did about 6 or 7 reps there. That's okay. You've got 5 more seconds if you're carrying on. 3, 2, 1. So the aim is not necessarily to go for the 30 seconds. Our aim is to fatigue before the end of the 30 seconds, if we can. Not through getting out of breath, even though I am, but because your chest and your arms are fatiguing, you can't continue with that exercise. We've got 1 more set to go of explosive press-ups, and we're going to get going in about 5 seconds. If you just need to do press-ups, that's fine, or some variation, it's up to you. Here we go. Explode. Explode. Explode, that's 3. Explode, 4. Explode, 5. Explode, 6. You can also go slow on the way down. Explode. Explode. 8. Oh, form going. So that'll do me. 7 or 8 reps, that's a good number. If you've got more, great. If you've got less, that's okay too. Next exercise, I'm going to use our towel. I'm going to do seated row. So I'm going to get our towel reasonably rolled up, doesn't matter too much. Sit down on the floor, 1 leg against the towel, get a good grip, and then we're pushing against the towel with our foot, whilst pulling in and rowing with our upper body like so, our back and our arms pulling towards your chest. Here we go, pull. Pull. We're squeezing our shoulder blades, tucking our elbows into the side, pressing with the leg the whole time. Let the arms win just on the way in, let the foot win just on the way out. 10 seconds. You should be feeling a burn in the upper back, in between the shoulder blades, and break. I'm probably feeling a burn in the arms too. Now you can see this one isn't quite as taxing on the cardiovascular system, even though I'm still out of breath. But we're still having a good break, because what we're trying to do is just let our back muscles and arm muscles recover a bit before we then go again. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep the back nice and straight. Pull the shoulder blades together, squeeze them together. Resist with the leg. 2 seconds, last one. And break. Get yourself a drink. One more set. Seated row to go. Hopefully you get what's going on now. We're going to be doing 10 exercises. We've done 1, nearly 2 already. 3 sets per exercise. 10 exercises. 1 minute for each set, including the rest. 30 minutes total. Here we go. Last seated row. 30 seconds. Squeeze. Get the right resistance right. You can adjust the resistance as well on this one. You can have full leg resistance at the start, and then make it easy for yourself as you go through, so you can still do reps all the way to the end of the 30 seconds, or you can just do reps until you start to fatigue. Last one. Wow. So the next exercise we've got is squat jumps. Squat jumps. Pick, as I'm picking my boxer shorts out of my bum. Shouldn't do that on TV, should you? Next exercise is going to be squat jumps. So it's now going to be nice and slow on the way down. Then we're going to jump as high as we can on the way up. Look, something like this. So squat down and then jump as high as you can. We're going to go in 2, 1, here we go. Slow and then explode. Slow, then explode. Slow, then explode. Slow, then explode. So already, my legs are burning. Already my quads are burning. 5 more seconds. Couple more reps. Last one. Oh, I used the word blimey. Oh, it's because it's burning my quads. That's exactly what we want it to do. We want it to be burning. And then we're having a good break. Let the quads rest before we go again as high as we can go. 10 seconds. I'll show you from the side this time. Try and get big air if you can. 2, 1, here we go. Slow, explode. Slow, explode. Slow, explode. Slow, explode. Slow, explode. From the front. Slow, and explode. Slow, 10 seconds. Explode. Legs burning. Start to fatigue. Oh, I need to rest on that one. Last one. Oh. Yow. Yow. So it's not like a HIIT session here. We're not doing a cardio session where we'll be on the go a bit more, keeping our heart rate high. What we're trying to do is fatigue the muscle group during each set. Quick break, repeat, hopefully to work the muscles a bit more. We're going to go again. 2. Well, there it is now. Let's go. And squat. So it's a slightly more geared towards strength and explosive strength. However, it's not quite the same as you're fully aware, like using weights in a gym. But without any kit, it's not a bad substitute. Last one. Whoa! Ah. Wow. Next exercise, got a shoulder press up. For those of you who are strong, get your feet up against the wall if you want. For those of you who aren't, you can do what I'm doing, or you can go down to your knees as well. So shoulder press up, bum in the air, head between the hands like so, and repeat. Here we go. Nice and slow on the way down. Explode up. Slow on the way down. Explode up. Slow on the way down. Explode up. Now if you had an imaginary wall there, put your feet on the wall and do the same if you're quite strong. You can even explode off the floor a little bit in this one. Like so. I'm just going to go for the normal rep. Bum in the air. If you need to, you can go to your knees as well, if that's too difficult, and do that kind of manoeuvre. And that's the same with all manoeuvres. If you need a regression, don't jump as high, don't go as deep, don't explode off the ground in the press-ups. Do whatever you need to that works for you. So you're working in a rough rep range anywhere, really. It's good enough for this session between 6 and 15 reps. Now I know I get told off by people saying that's not strength, but we're just trying to keep our mind and body healthy in the box, and this is a bit more geared towards strength than the other sessions I've done. And explode if you want. Explode if you want. Oh God, I can't do that. One more. Oh. Fatigue. There's around about one more set of these. Oh, we're getting there. We're over 10 minutes into the session already. A third of the way through already. One more set of shoulder press-ups. Then we're going to another towel exercise. Have a swig, towel off, 10 seconds, 5, set up for the next exercise. Or same exercise with shoulder press. 2, 1, here we go. Head down in between your hands. Bum in the air. Explode off the floor if you want. Three more. 1, 2. Wow. Shoulders burning. Shoulders burning. Right, next exercise, we've got upright row. Then the towel exercise. Grab all the ends of the towel again, roll it up a little bit. Foot goes in between like so, with an overhand grip, like my hands are there. And what we're going to do is lift up, try and get your shoulders and elbows in a similar position. Sometimes I go a bit lopsided, but I'm trying to counter that. Here we go. Pressing down with the foot, lifting up with the hands, providing that resistance. Now I'm going to come a bit closer to see my form. Right, let's get it right. Not bad. Bit lopsided. I'm trying to counter that as best I can. Last one. And break. So you can see sometimes that I go a little bit lopsided because my form isn't right. I'm trying to counter that as best as I can. You do the same. Use a mirror to look at your form. Try and do the best form that you can. Breathing hard. 5 seconds. Here we go. Foot on the towel. 2, 1, and lift. Resistance with the foot on the way up and the way down. If you lose a bit of balance, that's okay. Just get it back and go again. Whoa. 3 more. 1. Oh, losing balance. I'll get it back. 2, last one. Oh. 1 set to go of these. Then we're halfway through the session. Also, if you're really strong, you can get a partner involved with some of these. If you've got somebody at home, press-ups, someone push down on your back. Towel exercises, someone else could do the pulling, or the pushing, or the resisting, should I say. There's no pushing. Last set, here we go. You can also do some, oh, that's bad towel position. You can also do some pull downs. So instead of what I'm doing here, which is pulling the upward direction, you can pull down if you've got a partner. You can be sat on the floor, they can be standing above you, holding a towel, resisting against it as you pull down, and that can mimic pull-ups. Oh, last one. Oh. Oh, traps burning. Upper back, right in here, burning on that exercise. Right, next exercise, we've got lunge jumps again. We're going for height and explosion over a number of reps. So we start in a lunge position, then we jump, and we're trying to go for as much height as we can. I'll do a couple from the side as we get going. Let's go. So nice and slow all the way down, and then jump. Oh, that's an awful one. Let's try again, that's better. Jump, 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 jump. I'm really trying to go as high as I can, even though it looks like I'm getting about that far off the floor. But I'm putting in my best. Jump, jump, 2 more, jump, form's going, jump, getting tired. If you need to just do lunges like this, that's okay as well. Whoa, oh, lightheaded. I'll do the next set from the side. What I'm trying to do is go as deep as I can and jump as high as I can. Switch to feet. You do whatever you can, make it work for you. Right, I'll try not to tread on any Brio, couches, TV stands. Let's give it a go from the side. 2, 1. Ooh, lost the balance. Yeah. Break. Need a break. Oh, last one. Last 2. Oh. So it's a totally different feeling from doing jumping jacks for like a minute or 40 seconds. Totally different. Legs burning massively. The muscle group that you're working should be burning really quite hard. 5 seconds. Last set of these. Come on, Josie, no procrastinating. Go! 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 Come on! Come on! Oh, not even halfway. Halfway now. Come on! Come on! Oh, I need a break. Last 10 seconds. Come on. Jump. Jump. Last one. Jump. Oh. Shake it off. Okay. Next exercise. Get my roasting trays out. Down on the floor they go. To do a fly. So I'm going to slide my right arm out as I do a press up, and slide it back in whilst I've got weight on both hands the whole time. So I slide it out, press up, and I'm trying to slide it back in as I'm raising up, slide instead of press up, squeeze it back in. So I'm not going to the side, press up and then back up, slide. It's slide and press up, and slide and press up, slide and press up. So you're coming up and down in a smooth motion. Now the upward section is the difficult section. As you're squeezing in, that's how you're coming up. You have to press a little bit if you're not too strong, but the squeezing in, You're going from that position to the fly, back to centre. If you haven't got the right trays, you haven't got the right floor, just have your hands there, press up, back in, press up, back in. That's up to you. Here we go. Set 2. Slide out, go down. Your hand squeeze it back in. Sliding down. Squeeze. Slide. Squeeze. Oh, it's getting tough. That was a bad one. Slide. Squeeze. 10 seconds. Slide. Squeeze. One more. Slide. Squeeze. Oh, that's enough for me. Because when you're just doing press-ups, that's the motion you're doing. When you're doing these, you're sliding out at the same time. So your chest, when you're coming on the way back in, it's having to squeeze inwards, as well as doing a similar motion to the one when you're pressing. All sounds a bit complicated. In layman's terms, you're working your chest nice and hard. Here we go, last one. Slide, squeeze, slide, squeeze, slide, squeeze, slide, squeeze. I've got more. If you need to have a break, I'll break like I am. If you can just carry on normal press ups, that's okay as well. Squeeze, slide, go. That was a bad one. My form's going. That's enough for me. And break. Roasting tins, go away. We don't need them anymore. 20 seconds for our next exercise. We're going to be on all fours. We'll try and do it in an orientation where you can see. And we're just going to be extending our right arm and left leg at the same time. I'm going to be trying to get my fingertips as far away from my toes as possible. Like this, squeeze. Stretch your fingertips as far as possible from your toes. Pause at the top, check your form on the video. Try and keep it in a nice straight line body position. My back leg sometimes goes too high. If you want to put in a elbow to knee as well to work the abs, that's up to you. Squeeze. So fingertips out here, trying to be as far away from feet back there. 2 more sets of super. 2 more sets of this exercise to go. Here we go, 5 seconds. Here we go. So I'm really working to stretch my fingertips away from my feet. So it's not just a passive this. I'm really working, squeezing everything to get fingertips away from heels. Now you actually need to focus hard on this one. You can't just go through the motions. If you just go through the motions, you won't get as much from it. So you really got to focus the mind, press, stretch those fingertips away from your toes, get those toes as far as you can in that direction. That leads to your whole body working hard. Don't worry, I've disinfected my hands and the carpet before the session, so I can do that. Okay, here we go. That's it, stretch. 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 Stretch your fingertips away from the foot. Don't be passive. Make this exercise work for you. One more. Okay. 2 exercises to go. 6 sets, 6 minutes of work left. Got burpees, I'm going to go big. So burpees, our hands will go down to the floor, feet jump back, nice steady press up nice and steadily, but then we're going to go for a big jump. And the jump is the key part of this exercise, that's what we're looking for, nice and big. So it looks like this, 2, 1, hands go down, feet go down, press up, and then jump in, then we're exploding up. Try not to jump into your camera. Explode up. Explode up. Nice and steady on the other parts of the burpee, the press up, jump out, and then a big jump. Steady, steady, big jump. Steady, steady, and a big jump. 5 sets to go. Tired. 10 seconds. So steady burpee till a big jump at the end. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Hands down, feet out, press up. And a big jump. Big jump. One more. Lightheaded. One more set of them. Oh, 10 seconds, need a swig. Here we go. Big reps. Here we go. Hands down, feet out, press up. Big jump. Big jump. Big jump. Big jump. Last one. Big jump. Oh. 9 exercises done. One more to go. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Lightheaded. When I get my breath back, I'll tell you the next exercise. Down dog into up dog. So you're starting down dog, you come up to up dog and back. Watch me for a demonstration. So starting down dog, sniff the ground, come up to up dog, and then go back where you came from. Sniff the ground, then go back where you came from. Now if that's too much for you, you can just sniff the ground, and then go back into down dog like this. Sniff the ground, into down dog, but if you can, sniff the ground, up dog, and come back where you came from. 2 exercises to go. Two sets to go, should I say. Same exercise. 1 minute of rest. Oh, I can't get anything wrong, I'm tired. 1 minute of work left. If you need to put your knees down anytime, just do so. Here we go. Down dog. Pause. Into up dog. Pause. And come back where you came from. Up dog. Pause. And come back where you came from. I haven't got one of these in a locker. One more maybe. Burning. Oh. Nah. Form had gone. It's wise to stop. If your form starts going south, it's a good time to have a break. Or if you've only done 1 or 2 reps at the start of an exercise, You can use your aggression to get more reps. Oh, dribbling. Shake it out. Oh. One more set. Last 30 seconds. Shake it out, shake it up. Here we go. Set up position. Down dog. Into up dog. Back to down dog. Up dog. Oh, I'm struggling. Don't mind saying, because I've worked hard. That's it. Session done. Oh, I can't turn my stopwatch off. So I have to put my ball patch again, unlucky. Stop. Stop. Still doesn't want to stop. There we go. Stopped. Well done. Session done. Thanks very much for joining me. Tired again. Make sure you hydrate. I suggest having a shower as well. If you're anything like me, get some decent food down your neck, and I'll see you next time.